Hey everyone, Cruising with JT here, and today I'm going to share with you an incident that occurred during dinner service one night on my cruise to Alaska on board the Norwegian Bliss. Here we go. Be sure to hit that like button, everyone, and if you're not subscribed, please do subscribe to my channel and also enable those notifications. So I wanted to first set the stage that it was a smooth cruise all week in the dining room, and for the most part, service took around 1 to 1.5 hours on average for me since I was cruising solo, and everyone else in larger groups seemed to be happy. It wasn't until later in the week when it seemed like dinner service started to slow down and take longer than it did earlier in the week. I'm not sure what the cause was for this because I went around the same time every day. So let's talk about what happened. I was enjoying dinner peacefully one night in the Manhattan room, minding my own business, and all of a sudden I heard from a short distance near where I was sitting a cruise passenger raising her volume to one of the wait staff saying that it has taken forever for him to come to take their order and they hadn't received their drinks yet either. As you know, dinner service can be very busy and the wait staff and dining staff work extremely hard to make everyone happy in a timely and efficient manner. I could hear her yelling from 10 to 15 feet away at her waiter, and she totally made a scene and everyone began staring and looking at her, and the dining room got kind of quiet. It was really awkward. The dining room supervisor then rushed over to the table while folks continued to watch and asked the lady what seemed to be the issue, and she said with a loud voice, "You guys are so slow and the service and wait is unacceptable." She then went on to say that she had a better experience at the Taste and Savor dining rooms earlier in the week and would be going back there for the remainder of the cruise. She thought the Manhattan room was the best of the best, and while it is, being patient with their waitstaff during the dinner service is all you can ask for. I personally was also waiting a little bit longer that night, but it didn't really bother me considering I knew how busy it was during prime time for dinner. I mean, it was 7 p.m., which is really the peak time for dinner service on any cruise ship. As the evening went on, the lady started yelling again and went on to tell the supervisor, who rushed back to her again, that the first appetizer that was brought to her was wrong and she got the wrong drink as well. She then got up and walked out of the dining room with her family, visibly upset. Everyone was just like, wow, did that really just happen? I can understand her frustration for the slowness and the mistake, but was it called for her to make a scene in the dining room in front of all these guests and walk out? What would you have done in this situation? I felt like she may have ruined the dinner experience for a lot of others around her, and sometimes negative cruisers can impact others' experiences as well, and unfortunately, this may have happened to others this evening. So when the lady walked out with her family, a husband and their kid, not only did she make a scene, but she set a really bad example for her child. If you don't get your way, then you just yell and bars out of her room, not caring about anything or anyone. I kind of felt bad for her kid and also her husband, who seemed to be a little embarrassed by his wife's actions. He didn't say a single word, he just minded his own business and followed his wife out of the dining room. I actually didn't see them the rest of the cruise. Have you ever seen someone get mad in a dining room setting or anywhere else on a cruise and yell at the cruise staff and walk out? What was done about it? Should she be banned from coming back to the Manhattan room? Let me know your thoughts and experiences. Was it wrong for her to do what she did? How could she have handled it differently? I didn't take any pics or videos because it wouldn't have been the right thing to do at the time, but I've never seen that before on all my cruises. I was really shocked. Most people are pretty patient with waitstaff if they make a mistake or are delayed with their food or drink order. Folks tend to forget that it is not the waitstaff's fault that the food is taking a long time. They are simply taking your order and trying to help you have a good meal and an enjoyable experience. I look forward to your feedback on incidents like this that may have happened to you. Until next time, this is Cruising with JT. Be sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you again real soon. Take care. And a special shout out to all my Patreon and YouTube members. Thank you so much for your additional support. If you'd like to become a Patreon or YouTube member, I'll include the links in the description below. It's basically a behind the scenes view of Cruising with JT and special access to various benefits and perks and inside information into my upcoming videos. So if you do decide to join, I truly appreciate your support. This video is sponsored by MEI Travel. Feel free to reach out to me at cruisingwithjt@gmail.com and I'll get you connected to my travel agent at MEI Travel. She'll take great care of you, and I'll also include that information in the description below. Thank you so much.